Hello, hello. Happy Thursday or time zone to you all. I hope you're doing well. I have to scroll up here and see. Kay, welcome in. Congratulations on being first today and collecting your Tyrian purple blanket. How good is that? I know purple's your favorite color. So love that for you. Micah, welcome, and thank you for collecting your sepia colored blanket and adding to your blanket fort. Kay, thank you for the lurk. Lunar, it's so good to see you too, love. I hope you've had an amazing day. As well. Mira, also welcome in. Thank you for collecting your puce blanket. I promise you the color is prettier than it sounds. And thank you for the lurk. And yeah, hello, hello. You had an alright day, been sick? Oh, Lunar, I hope you feel better soon. And look, even Leo has come by to say hi. The troublemaker did, in fact, kill the lights behind me after stream yesterday, so they're officially gone and dead. Kay, I hope you're feeling cozier than 20%. Trouble. That's what you are. Micah, I hope you're feeling a little bit better than a 31%, but welcome in either. It's a starting point. The cozy is just beginning. You're wearing your avocado hoodie with fuzzy socks. I love that for you, Kay. Good, good. I'm glad people are feeling cozier than Moobot is giving for the cozy score. So, but are you guys ready to build the crypt for our cathedral? Because I'm excited to get this build done, and then we can figure out what we want to start next. Bot withholding cozy from Mira. Cray, welcome in. How are you, love? I hope you're doing well. 46%, that's fairly average. Not a bad starting point for the evening. Thank you for collecting your Cinnabar blanket to add to your blanket fort. No cozy is accurate. You see, Mira, if Moobot doesn't give you your cozy score, that just means your cozy is not quantifiable. You're off the charts in your cozy. That's how cozy you are. If Moobot doesn't give you a cozy score, you're just too cozy to even generate a number. It's off the charts. But I will move us over to our game. I'd love to hear about you guys' days if you want to chat. We're here. And yeah, so here's our build so far. Where we're at. I'm pretty happy with it so far, not gonna lie. Moo is jealous. Exactly, Mira. Moo is very jealous. So there's that. Let me go into... Location is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited. I call it the Cathedral of the Watcher. Ignore the sus cart. Oh, shoot. And I will show you guys what it looks like in the inside before we head down to the crypt to get started on building that. Forgot about the sus cart. How could you forget about the sus cart? So here is our entryway. I got more CC over the weekend, as usual. I'm just continuously adding to my library right now. So we've got our chapel. I haven't looked at the chapels in first-person mode yet, so this is the first. There. So this is, first chapel. Prayer chapel, that is like a little alcove where you can just pray to the saintly figure, you know? We, of course, have the little confessional alcove over here. I thought about adding a bench here, but I thought that would be kind of sus to have a bench where people could lurk right outside confessional. Just seemed a little strange, so I avoided that. I will make a non-CC version of this over the weekend. I might add something here to the roof aspect because I did find something really interesting. I just got to figure out how to work it. And I have a really cool statue I might add behind the altar. Aw, thank you, Micah. And of course, if we go up, we have our organ on this bit. We do have a spiral staircase. It should, keyword should be functional. So fingers crossed that when we get to that point, it's still functional. I do have all the mods that it said it requires to make it so. So hopefully it does. Because we've got the... I'm blanking on the term for this. But yeah, I'm going to try and maybe add a ceiling detail, even though, like, I don't play in first person usually. Bluma, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your zucchini blanket and adding it to your blanket fort. How are you, love? I hope you're doing well. And then over here we've got our little, like, call it like the office slash room that the, like, head priest lives in. Obviously it's fairly minimal because they're supposed to be very humble. I did find some more beds, so I might be able to replace that with something better here. But I also found a lot of really cool CC over the weekend. Not gonna lie, I did put links to pretty much everything, I think, in the Discord. So it should all be available if you are interested in downloading any of the CC. I think I have all the links in my Discord, CC and mods. But I did forget to look for a bell, so shame on me for forgetting to look for a bell, but I think we'll just assume there's a bell. I mean, we've got this. Just assume there's a bell, and up here is just where he, like, the priest, whatever, comes up and does the whole ringing of the bell as needed. So, we did find, I believe, was it Hosea? Let's see. Let's look at the statues real quick here. Find the right category. There it is. Oh, and get this. I think some of you are going to love this. Look, I found CC wooden gnomes. We won't use that here. Wouldn't really fit the church. But there are wooden gnomes. Repeat, I have wooden gnomes. We will find a place to use them at some point. Maybe we'll even stick like a little Easter egg wooden gnome somewhere in the church. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let's see. Alright. Toys. I've got lots of headstones that I can use. Come on, where's the thing? This is the one I was looking for. This is the statue I was thinking of for behind the altar. Which I might even... I forgot about all the BB Move Objects bits that I'd done right there. But it's okay, I can fix that. Jeez. Epic music as you place statue, right? Sometimes it just goes like that. So we can put it behind this little, I figured this is like the holy water bit here. That's the idea, at least. Move these up to the side for the moment. That looks kind of like a Watcher type statue, you know, very cloaked, looking over everything. Gives me the feeling. There. Should I make the statue bigger? Or is it big enough? What would it look like bigger? Okay, that's too big. That is too big. Work was bonkers today. Glad to be here chilling with you all. I'm glad you're here too. Yeah, that's too big. See, it's things like this that it's like, man, I wish I'd had a tool mod installed because I have never used it. Because I'd like to have it just a bit like, maybe 30% bigger. You know? Just 30%. Nothing huge. But I did not, and so I cannot. And that is just how it is. I will make do with BB move objects. Good enough. There. There we go. Good enough. That's where tool mod gets you. You want to scale one thing and suddenly you're rotating rocks for 2 hours. That's exactly what I'm afraid of, Micah. It's like I don't have that kind of time to be spending just on, like, rocks. I just don't. Alright. And, let's see. I think that should do it for there. I'm just gonna leave this upstairs bit blank, I think, because I don't really have an easy way to get someone into it. And I don't really know what I'd do with it. So that part just might be, you know, decorated. You know, decorative, that is. But I have other statues that we'll use along the way. Deer, anybody? Knights Templar type. Ooh, this could be useful. I don't know, I'm getting distracted. I said we'd go right into the crypt, and then here I am still working on, like, the main bit, because I'm terrible like that. Too big. Alright, for real. I'm going downstairs. We're going downstairs. We're gonna work. Look, I even have, like, an angel. Oh, maybe... What do you guys think? Should I replace the ladies with the ladies that have the bowls? Should I replace them with the angels? What would that look like? Where'd the angel go? Not you. This one. I just wish that, like, again, I wish I could, like, inverse her so that, like, the angel, so that she could be facing the other direction so that then they'd be symmetrical. Yeah, the symmetry, the lack of symmetries bugs me. Maybe we can stick the angel somewhere else where the symmetry is not so big of a deal. Like, oh yeah, I found this. I forgot about this. Too big. Too big. The bowl's more churchy at the entrance, I think. Or maybe my trauma thinks that's also fair. You know, both are fair. You know, the bowls made me think of like people coming for offerings and stuff like that, or like generosity, the sort of things that are typically tried to be like impressed upon people. Bowl feels right for that reason too, yeah. Both are valid. Another like knighty sculpture. Broken statues. I don't know if, like, and I know I've based this a lot off, like, traditional, like, Catholic church and stuff. It's like, did they have, like, I mean, this is, like, altar. Would they have a pulpit, too? Or is it, like, a one or the other thing? Because I'm gonna be honest, the churches that I went to were so informal that we didn't even have a pulpit. Really. Like, except, well, okay, so we had something, but it wasn't like a traditional pulpit. You've seen both, but I don't know what's standard. Yeah. Well, there, now it at least matches. Zappy, welcome in! Thank you for collecting your asparagus blanket to add to your blanket fort. How are you, love? Let's see. I don't know. We'll think about that while we go down and check out the crypt for a little bit. Oh, dang, I forgot about this. Alright, for real. We're going downstairs. We're going crypt. Crypt, for real. No more distractions. Now, interesting thing that I've been finding in my research is oftentimes crypts were, rather than like hallways, a lot of the times it was more of a open sort of area. So let's try that. But it usually had like lots of columns and stuff, like most crypts, that is. There. Alright. I'm gonna throw some actual, like, lights down just for the moment, just so that we can see what we're doing, because we don't have the benefit of windows here. Alright, here. This is exactly what I was looking at, and I probably am gonna look at adding these to the upstairs bit, too. Alright, I need a lower one, though. Where's one of the lower? Those are too tall. Where's the lower one? Not that low. Come on, where's my happy medium? See, this is what it'll then give us in the first person mode. And they come in different swatches. Some very fancy swatches. But we can use that to create our little divisions. Like I said, there's like fancy swatches, there's more plain swatches. There's a lot of swatches. I'm gonna start us with a more plain one, and then we can experiment with some of the fancier ones. Yeah, these are the single story ones, and then we just... just ignore the clipping through the back. Okay, I see. So I might make this like one narrower so that we get either that, or I can make it wider, which might not be a bad plan. There, start with the... It's not wide enough! I can make it go out this way. Get the right dimensions here. There we go. So what I need to do, and I can do, is I need to make this just a little bit further back. So we can make it wide enough to get the full layers. And then we can just run connecting all the way down through this area. And there we go, crypt. And then we just add all the stonework and all that. I have a very creepy wallpaper that we could use. Real quick, I'll show you. It's literally called, let's see, where's the creepy? That looks good. Thank you, Zeppy. Yeah, and we'll run it down, and it'll create this nice little architectural bit through our crypt area. But as for, let's see, where's the crypt wall? Is it this one? We wanted to go with some of the CC textured walls that I have. That one might be a little better. Alright, that'll be a stop holder for a moment. Not this one. This one's specifically for corners. So we need this one. Because that way we can get the ribbing all lined up. Like so. It's like a puzzle. Ah! And there's lots of swatches for these archy type bits that we can choose from. I'm just going with their default for the moment while I get everything lined up. Because then we can get a full picture. That is the one thing with these. It's because this is just a corner. Those are the only options. We've got like the full fanned one, and then there's like... Well, wait, maybe. Maybe this'll... Hold on. I can't... This'll work after all. Okay, we can avoid the clipping bit. There we go. 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 Ready for this? Boom. Ta-da! Crypt. Might switch out the archway here. What are other options? That did not create a doorway. There. Alright, now we can choose our swatch. Maybe I should get a flooring down to help set. Is that one? Oh, I kind of like this one. Broken stone floor. I have a darker one too. Oh, thank you, Zeffy. hold on. Since we have these lovely arches now, I can make sure that lights are centered. Claudia, welcome in. How are you, love? Thank you for collecting a gamboge blanket. I actually don't know what color that is. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Oh, it's a lovely, like, orangey kind of yellow, like a yellow-orange color. So. Awesome. All right. I'm going to remove the electrical lights so we can get a better moody bit going here with some candles. Leo, no. Stop causing trouble. I'll kick you out again. Leo's in his bratty teenage phase. I am also good, you know, just happy to be hanging out with you guys and working on this medieval build. My pride and joy at the moment. Get over here. Come sit on the ottoman next to me. Yes. Good boy. Alright. Now we can start to decide. Hold on. There. If this is the swatch we want. Let's go to one little area and we can go through. There's a lot of them. So, hold on. I gotta zoom out a little bit more so I can see all the swatches. Here. What I might do is I might just change the 4 at a time and go in. So we've got the base one. Stars. That's pretty. Oh, you saw a light. Oh, up. Maybe that's what's causing. Where are you, saucer light? Ah, I see it. I found it. Gotcha. I knew. There. More moody lighting. Swatch 2 has like stars. Yes, much, much better. Much more crypt-like lighting now. Alright. Swatch 2 has like stars. Let's look at what this one is. Another starry one. I have to zoom out so far to see all the swatches. Stars look cool, but not the vibe. Yeah, I agree. Maybe in a bedroom or something. Like one of the rich house bedrooms or something. So this one's a lot more plain. First, it goes well with the walls. I'll give this one that. It goes well with the current walls and floors. Okay, so that was swatch 4. I feel like I need to write these down. The ones that we like. Alright, so we liked 4. Because yeah, there's a lot of swatches here. And I do kind of want to see them all before we make a decision, just because there's so many. But yeah, like one of the starry ones we could maybe use in like one of the castle or like wealthy townhome bedrooms. This one's got some mosaic details. This might be, this kind of detail, maybe not for the crypt, but could be very useful when we do the bathhouse, is what I'm thinking. Is this like mosaic type one could be good for the bathhouse when we do that. What a lovely crypt you have. Thank you, Letheon. How are you? We're just going through the swatches here of this so we can decide which one is the most crypty. And see, this one's good, but it's very marbly. It might be better for upstairs in the cathedral. So that was so many swatches. Okay, that was 6. Another very mosaic-y one. Again, probably better for like the bathhouse for use than the crypt. You're doing fantastic. How have I been? You're not very consistent viewer. That's okay. That's okay. I love seeing you when you want to be here. And, you know, I'm just glad you're doing well. So, no worries. But, yeah, things are good. We're prepping a save file. We started this a few weeks ago with this build to prep a save file for a future Ultimate Decades Challenge gameplay for The Sims. So, ever since you got married, you don't spend much time on Twitch. You know, that's understandable. Honestly, your spouse deserves your time. So, more than I do. So, absolutely spend it on them. She's writing, so it's a do not disturb time right now. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Well, I wish her luck on her writing. Again, I feel like the crypt needs one that's a little more plain, though. It is nice to see all the swatches. Ooh, that's fun. That's a fun swatch. I'm going to be using this a lot in these city builds. You're in the process of making your first game? Like, from scratch? Or, like... Because that's pretty cool if you're, like, developing your own game. That's so cool! What kind of game is it? Which is it? Because I do kind of like that one. Okay. That's 10. Survival City Builder. Ooh, those are fun. I used to be really into, like, the management simulation genre. Imagine if in City Skyline or SimCity you had to grow the food for your people and the firewood to survive winter. Ooh, that's fascinating. That is fascinating. I'm very interested. Oh, that one's nice. Okay. That's number 12. Man, this creator made so many swatches for these, and I love it. But there's so many, and it's not like they had pictures of all of them on the download page. too marbly, I think, for what we're looking for. That's more wooden rather than stone. You're making it solo and you're not an artist, so for your first journey you're doing something like paper stick figure models, but you want to get the math systems gameplay accurate. That does sound like a fun game. Let's see. That's again more wooden, not the vibe we're going for. Lovely swatch, not right for the crypt. Another more tile type one. You're basing it off your favorite game in the genre Life is Feudal Forest Village. I might have to look into that one. I haven't heard of that one. But it sounds really interesting. Oh, that's very wooden. Very, very wooden. Again, wooden. All right. Oh, that's fun. Sadly abandoned, but the game is still great. Want to basically make that game, but add more to it. That's really cool goal. That one's pretty similar. So I'm just gonna skip on to the next. Ooh. What do you guys think of this one? Like, it's very stone, but it's not tile. It's more carved. Is it too elaborate for a crypt? I mean, this is where the rich people are laid to rest. We aspire to be placed in a crypt when we die. Yeah, there's a lot of swatches for these pillars, which is why I'm going through them all to kind of figure out what's the best fit. Because I don't want to just go with the default just cuz. It also goes really well with the walls here. Maybe. It matches the walls. It does match the walls. I'm kind of curious. This is swatch number... Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. When you think of Crypt, you're reminded of the Cask of Amontillado. Yeah, we read that in high school, when I was in high school at least. And Crypts do always kind of remind me a little bit of that, not gonna lie. I kind of like the carved details on it. You assume like the kings and stuff are buried here, you know? Roughly the same age, you read it in high school as well. Okay. I kind of want to see all of them. It's like this one? No, this one. 15, 20, 21. Class of 2014. Oh, I was class of 2016. We're very close in age then. You're the same age as my brother then. Wait. Yeah, okay, I was choosing the right one. So many swatches. What do you guys think? Class of 09? Okay. My sister's class of 2010. So... what do we think? Is this the one? Or should I keep going through swatches? Oh, wow! Zeppy and Cray are the same age. You can't tell much of a difference. Feel like I'm at an eye doctor. Yeah, these are all the same. I'm just kind of giving a feel of people like, if you all think this is a good one, or if we should... I kind of like the idea of having one with a little bit of detail rather than being completely plain. You like the detail? Looks classy. Cool, cool. Alright, well maybe we'll continue with this then. And let's see what I can do about... I feel like these places are always supposed to be kind of like, at least mostly, like dark and stuff. Candle. The crypts in Games of Thrones are dark, you had to bring a torch. Yeah, I figure it's true. Saying less light. I mean, I need some light for just building, obviously, so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, we got 309s in the chat. Representing. Well, I'll probably decrease the lights a little bit, because obviously the Sims can't carry torches down here, so artistic license, so that our Sims can see. Bunch of old... Letheon, be nice. Oh. Alright, let's see. What do I get if I read? I'm gonna look. Oh, don't feel old. Let's see. Okay, Zeppy, you guys are fine. Alright. Now, typically, a crypt, like the actual bit, like you'd put the casket, because obviously they're not being buried in dirt. Instead of dirt, you're burying in, you're basically placing the casket or whatever into stone chambers. So we might end up using, I'm thinking maybe a platform to kind of take place of that. Oh, and we are on ads, which means it's break time for me. So I'm gonna be right back, make sure Leo's not getting into any trouble, and grab a drink of water. So I will be right back. Welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thank you for sticking through them and supporting the stream while I took a break. I hope you took care of yourself during the break as well. I'm seeing some awesome conversation about cats. And yes, cats are our children. Indian John Wick, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. But let's see. Are Sims 2 high or 3 high, technically? Back on topic. That's very nice, Crypt. Will you be adding a sarcophagus? I'm working on it, yes. That is the plan. So to add the sort of bits, I'm planning to do it like platforms. Using the platform function, we can add kind of a few of these like stone chamber aspects. And then I'm gonna do a quick search in case. That's Egyptian. Ooh. I might switch to just chatting screen because I just found a bit of CC that I might want to incorporate. Family crypt with a row of sarcophagi. Not exactly, because Letheon, I know you weren't here in the beginning of the past couple streams. This is a cathedral crypt. So, like, yeah, very important people would be buried here. Aw, thank you, Letheon. Is that 2 or 3 high? The platform is currently 2 high. Oh, where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, I was looking at the wrong spot. That's why. It's like, I can't find it because I'm looking in the wrong corner of the crypt. That's why. Yeah, that's too high for the bit. So I can use that. I might have just found a decent CC sarcophagus. Obviously, for the non-CC version I'll build this weekend, we're probably just going to have this sort of thing, and then I'll, like, figure out a fancy way to merge some statues with it. That one's ancient Roman. The Pope is down there. Yeah, like popes and kings and very important people would be down here. Now, if I just search coffin, for instance, because I do have a few coffin types. I mean, this is just a wooden coffin. Leo? Stop. Hold on. I gotta discipline my cat son. Now, for example, something that might be funny is we do have from the vampire pack, like, this, so we could stick some actual coffin, like, inside of it. I'm not sure, I don't know that it'd be functional, but that's okay. We could just pretend that maybe an undead would come out of it. Like so. Something like this. There. See? That almost looks like a good sarcophagi aspect. And then we just gotta change the edge of the platform. To be something more marble or stone-like. Now there is this one that has like a little bit of fancy tile. That might be too much. Good pattern, wrong colors in the tile. Yeah. There's just not really a plain colored one that we could use. This one at least gives kind of like a rough texture. I'm gonna have it be this way. Reminds you of the edge of a pool. You mean the tile ones, yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's meant for more of like a garden type environment. It's not really made, it wasn't designed for a crypt use, for, you know, to be fair. Now, I will say I want to turn... I do wish we had like a more marbled type edge. Black marble be too fancy? Well, that's the problem, is I don't actually have like a black marble bit that I can use for the platform edge. See what else we have that could possibly work. I don't have tool mod, so I can't change the axis of things. I can add like some statues. Possible to use the same pattern coloring from walls on it. On the platform, no. Unfortunately not. Lynn, welcome in. Thank you for collecting in your ultramarine blanket for your blanket fort. How are you, love? Oh my gosh, I love how I can just have like a dead rabbit. Oh, where's my Knights Templar statue? Because that would be useful right here. I think in a crypt you could assume that, like, yeah, there wouldn't be like a ton of like candles lit all the time, but you'd assume that you could like light them yourself. It's the stuff, no, when I said dead rabbit, I literally meant it's like, it's a CC object. Like I have a pheasant. I have, yeah, I've got a couple pheasants. I've got an actual dead rabbit. Yeah, they would be there and available. Maybe slightly further down. This is the crypt of very important people. What other colors do I have for this? I think this is the closest I could do to, like, imitating the wall. There's a little clipping with this, but I could shrink it. And then... we could have it more like this. This is sim-sized. And that was a bed. So yeah, that should be the correct size. The first one I had with the black border was nice. I worried that because it's a wood border and stuff, like... That's nice. Okay. I have this CC one, but it makes it's much more, like, not straight edged, if you know what I mean. There's more of a... Yeah, no worries, Cray. Have a good call with your Graham. You wish there was a marble option, though. What option category are those? Faces covering the categories. Oh, so yeah, I'm in the platforms because it is a platform. It's not a wall, so I have a limited number of options for things. And I can raise up my camera here real quick. There we go. You don't know if you've ever used the platforms. I mean, they haven't been around that long in the scheme of things. Amaryllis, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Thank you for the lurk, Amaryllis. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Should I keep adding coffin sarcophagi, or should I leave more blanks for us to add to over the years of the challenge? Welcome back, Cray. How was your call with your Graham? Quick, but she's doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Cray. Let's see. You know what it says in the title, but are you doing a Decades stream on... No, I'm planning to do the Ultimate Decades challenge on stream just as soon as we're done with the Foster challenge that I'm currently doing. I'm using that kind of as a way to give me the time to actually build up the save file the way I want it, because I always knew that if I was going to do this challenge, I wanted to build the entire save file myself. Everything from buildings to NPCs, because I plan to make those too. But yeah, so I will be doing the Ultimate Decades challenge on stream. It will be part of my stream. We're just probably a few months out from that beginning, and in the meantime, we're going to be doing all the building aspects of it. And getting the save file prepped. Long game, yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very much a history girly, so I've been doing a lot of research on that time period, because the thing is like I knew a fair amount about like before the 1300s and after the 1300s, but I never focused in on the actual 1300s themselves. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. So let's see, I already have simple living on here. I was thinking about getting, let's see, I think there's the mouse. There it is. Realistic mouse family included. Should I add a mouse hole somewhere in the church? I mean, it's a church, so we gotta have church mice, right? The phrase comes from somewhere, after all. I'm not sure it would make too much sense for it to be up here, though. We might want it more... Mm. Are you starting with 1300 and going decade by decade until present? I'll be going year by year to the present, Micah. If you want to know more, you should look up Morbid Gamer. She's the one who made the challenge. And yeah, literally every 4 Sims days equals 1 year. And so we will be going year by year by year for centuries. It's a long challenge, but that's one of the reasons I wanted to get, like, you know, if I was going to do something that was going to be that long, I wanted to make sure that I had exactly, I had my save file exactly the way I wanted it before we started. Yeah, it'll be so many years, and the goal is to have the same family, and we'll just run through all the years. There. I've put some mouse holes through the church so that we have church mice. Oh, you know what I should add? We need cobwebs. That's what we need. We need cobwebs. Where are the cobwebs? I know what pack they're from. They're from vampires. And Ellie, welcome in. Thank you for collecting a lemon chiffon blanket to add to your blanket fort. I hope you're doing well. Will it be only this world that you'll be changing, or will it be update down all of them? Now, I will say, because traveling was very, very limited in that days. People in general, didn't travel very much. I have deleted every single household and building in this save file already. Every single one. Land grabs, gone. Pancakes, gone. Goths, gone. Every single townie is gone from this save file. They don't exist here. You're tired but okay. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Just working on getting our crypt complete. Is this... I never realized this had its own light source. Like, it's seriously, like, it's lighting up. Did it? Am I the only one that never noticed that? But yeah, I'm good. Just... maybe it wasn't vampires. What was it? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's... aha, found it. It was from vampires. I was in the wrong category. They put cobwebs under... the painting category rather than... let's see. Now you're getting too detailed for me. You're no good at subtle ambience level. See, and I'm too much of a perfectionist, honestly. I mean, the fact that I have spent... this is my 3rd stream working on this build. And that's insane to me. We can also add, like, some little, like, cracky bits. Like, we assume this church isn't that old yet in 1300. You love minimalist design? That's fair. Befouled bricks. No. Yeah, I won't add too many of the cracks because we assume the church isn't that old in 1300 yet. Because I was looking at 13th century, so 1200s churches, basically churches that were consecrated and opened in the in the 1200s is what I used as inspiration for this build. So we can imagine that this church is only a few decades old. Ever since your Christmas village, I was like, yeah, Ren, won't leave out any details with this. Yeah, I have a little bit of a problem when I get really into a build and stuff. I can't leave it halfway. Trying to get that subtle ambience going. Yeah, the Christmas Village was the last build that I spent this much time on, and that's crazy because that was a much bigger build than this. And I've spent nearly... Well, I've spent about the same amount of stream days on it. But you have to remember that I finished my Christmas Village by doing a 12-hour overnight stream. I literally did not sleep one night because I hyper-focused so hard on that build. Aw, thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. I think I'm just gonna raise this up and then stick it in the wall. Symbol of the Watcher. That's us. We are God in this gameplay. We are the Watcher. But yeah, since I knew I wanted to do this and I knew I wanted to put a lot of detail in it and stuff, I figured we could do the builds on stream and just like you guys can have a say in what the world will look like. Now, for builds, I'll probably only do Windenburg before we start. If I do another one, I'll probably do Hinford on Bagley. The problem is my world replacement mod. That changes like all the pavement to cobblestone, replaces things with like the sus dead people cart, and that only is in Windenburg. I don't expect us to really leave Windenburg for a long time in the gameplay because people did not travel very much, and that's just how it was. Oftentimes people didn't have the means. If you were a serf, you were beholden to the lord whose land you worked, and so you needed their permission if you were to travel. Travel was also expensive. It was dangerous. Yeah, even today, there are people who, like, never leave their hometown, which blows my mind. I'm not against it. Like, you know, everyone's got their thing. Some people just have rooted spirits, is how I think of it. You know, some people can't stay in one place, or they can't stay where they're from. But other people just have really deep roots, and they just have a spiritual connection to the area that they grew up in. And I don't blame them for it one bit, you know? In some ways, it's envious, you know? Because that's a really cool thing to have. Alright, now I wanted to do next, before I forget. I want, and hopefully add arched pillar style. Yeah, the hospitality to take in travelers was surprisingly higher back then too. Well, I think people these days are just so wary, you know? And I can't blame them. I mean, when we see all the news stories and such talking about like serial killers and all that sort of stuff, I can hardly blame people for feeling cautious. Overall, crime is at historical lows in society. But just the big ones get more views now, so it's perceived to be higher, more dangerous. That's true. That's true. And I think at their core, most people really just want to be kind and such. You know, some people might think I'm rather optimistic for thinking. That's too big. But at their core, I think most people want to be kind and do good. Exactly. Yeah, natural disasters are a great example of how people come together when put under strife. No. Can I make them smaller? That might be the way to go. It won't let me go higher. You live in Florida, and we had the major hurricane that left us without power, transportation for 10 days. My neighborhood pulled together our food, water. We made sure everyone had something. Wow. That is amazing. Like, not that you went through that. That's a horrible experience to have, but it is wonderful how communities come together when things are tough. Let's see what I can do here. And yeah, I mean, see, it made you appreciate air conditioning so much. Imagine being inside your house trying to take a nap. It's 98 degrees and 100% humidity. Yeah. Letheon, I grew up in Alaska. I literally cannot imagine. Right? We are definitely very fortunate in the times that we live. Ah, jeez. Undo, undo, undo. Crypt looks like it'd be cool and cozy. Thank you. Yeah, it probably would. You know, stone is pretty insulating, so... Irksome. Okay. So that for a moment. Cold stone is satisfying. Yeah, if you're like overheating, cold stone is like the best thing. Warm stone is nice when cold, though. Yeah. Let's just be honest. Stone is amazing, and it should be used more. It's undervalued in the modern age. What if? Thinking about going ahead and putting the poll up for what we should build next. I'll keep it up for a while, and you guys can tell me what I should build next. I'm kind of planning to do this neighborhood by neighborhood. If you're in my Discord, my miscellaneous Sims chat, I put kind of an outline of what I'm planning to do for each lot in Windenburg. If you're not in the Discord, you can join. You are more than welcome. We are planning a movie night in the Discord Sunday evening. It'll be about 9 p.m. Eastern when we start. We're gonna watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail in the Discord together. So if you're interested, feel free to join our Discord, join the chat, and watch a movie with us on Sunday. You can't stand brick aesthetic? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Monty Python, Letheon. If you'd like to join us and watch Monty Python, you're welcome to join the Discord if you're not in already. And, that is the plan. Let's see. Red brick for some reason you don't like. You love stone. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you know what I need? What I can use to fix this? We need the corner. Where's the corner? Ha ha ha. I think that went a little too high. Okay, not quite. I can cover that up. Minor inspiration for 14th century village. Forest village has all types of buildings like that. Good to know. That's the game you were talking about earlier. Okay, those need to go down. This is why we check live mode. makes me want to get tool mod. Just let me have my arched ceiling. I'm not asking for much. And I don't have enough space to be, like, making the chapel bigger. Both need to get down a little more. A little more. Go down a little more. There we go. These are not the same. Oh, whoops. We're on ads. I'm sorry, guys. And Micah, I'm glad you're enjoying the music. need, like, I wish the creator had made, like, a central ribbing, but not one that had, like, the dip down. Let's see. And for anyone who's wondering, these the gothic ribbing is made by Regal Sims. The other option Okay, thank you for redeeming Hydrate or Dihydrate. I choose Hydrate. And Bluma, thank you for redeeming Save the Game. Funny, doing these and having like the gap of about 2 squares is reminding me when we were struggling in the first, I believe it was in the first stream, you know, part 1 we did this, where we were struggling to find a tile that wasn't off center for the church floor. It's like, I cannot win with this church in some aspects, and it's just like some things you just gotta accept if you're not gonna get tool mod. And I was trying not to have to get tool mod so that I don't end up like some simmers who spend 2 hours arranging rocks. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just not how I want to spend my time. And I'm enough of a perfectionist to know that if I had access to tool mod, I absolutely would. Just slightly there. There we go. It's not a perfect arch, but I still think it's worth it. Because it does look nice. I might use a slightly different swatch. And even though it doesn't make a full arch, because we'll do something. I'm gonna do a marble. It looks nice. Thank you, Zeppi. I think I'll feel better if I, real quick, just give it a marble ceiling. Alright, let's go back. This medieval happy birthday? Where's Coco when you need her? I mean, I always need Coco, but it's her birthday tomorrow. It's like I need her here to be listening to Medieval Happy Birthday. Ooh, yeah, this will be good. Ellie, thank you so much for the alert. Before I forget, I'm going to start a poll that'll last probably 20 minutes on what I should build after we finish this for our next build streams. Let me start a poll. I've got 3 main ones I'm thinking about for building next. I'm trying to go neighborhood by neighborhood. I'm gonna disallow additional votes. I want just 1 vote per person. I'll set it for... Okay, the max it'll let me do is 10 minutes, so we'll do that. And poll is active. So give it some thought, guys. Let me know what I should build next. Are there supposed to be options? There are options. Maybe refresh your page, Cray, if you don't see them. But yeah, it's Guildhall, Tavern, or Bathhouse to be our next build, because those are other community lots I'm planning for this neighborhood. Twitch mobile be twitching. Ugh. Hate that. Alright, let's see how the ceiling looks as is. Maybe a different swatch. Something that blends a little better. Currently at a tie. If we end on a tie, I'll flip a coin. And that'll be what we build next. I wonder if they all need to go down one. Maybe two. Nope. Better, but still no. Yeah, medieval wedding song. Need to go by color. Hmm. Yeah, that actually works not too badly. Gotta let the troublemaker out of time out here. You ready to behave, Leo? Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Oh, Zeppy, thank you for redeeming. Give Leo a treat. One moment while I go grab his treat. Stay right there, baby. Alright, let me move over to the just chatting screen so you guys can really see him. Easy. I know you're excited. Good stuff, huh? Raji says, thank you very much. Alright. That's all. That's all for now. Alright. So I ended up, it bugged me too much the way the hall was not fitting the arches. So I decided to make the top floor a little bit narrower. And then what I'm gonna do, I got a plan. Maybe. I might have a plan. Now we can stick. Oh, and there's the ads. Leo, come. Come. Up. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Extra Leo spots. No. Gosh. I got you. Stinker. Stinker boy. You limp noodle. Look at this. What you gonna do? Yes, he's a long boy. Goodbye, Leo. Welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thank you for sticking through them and supporting the channel. I've mostly been cuddling Leo the last couple minutes. And he is begrudging at best. No. Okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, I guess I gotta make this slightly smaller in response as well. The green kind of matches the top of the bell tower. Alright. There we go. Oh. slightly off kilter. Alright, I gotta double check my alignment. But overall, it looks a lot better. Just gotta make sure I got the ceiling bit above the mezzanine. Now it needs also to be painted. Double check alignment for the ceiling. Okay. 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 That definitely looks a lot better, I think. It's not too noticeable, any non-matching at this point. Maybe I should get... Here we go. Awesome. All right, I think all we have left now is landscaping. And I never checked the results of the poll. Hold on. Bathhouse won by 1 vote, so that's what we're gonna build next. We won't start tonight, we'll start on my next build stream, but that helps me plan what we are going to do next. There we go. Hey, Leo, stop that. No. There was a vote earlier. Yeah, we were voting on what I'll be building next. Tavern, guilds hall, or bathhouse. Bathhouse won. So bathhouse will be the next build that I do, that I start. I won't start it tonight. One second, guys. Leo keeps trying to chew up my my sketchbooks, which is not a helpful thing, son. All right. So yeah, I just got to finish up the landscaping and terrain paint, and this one will be done officially. No. Gosh darn it, Leo. Can you not, please? But yeah, so we'll do like a medieval style bathhouse, because they did have bathhouses. Contrary to popular belief, people did not walk around with poor hygiene. Now, to be fair, bathhouses were also doubled for certain businesses. This is not an 18+ stream, but Leo is such a bratty teenager. It's like I miss him being small and innocent. His wide-eyed wonder. Now he does nothing but question my authority. Like any teenager. Alright. Oh my gosh, Leo. 1 second, guys. Alright. Leo is very much a troublemaker right now. Now, I doubt there would have been much in the way of, like, truly decorative landscaping. Let's see. Suppose I could have just covered it all with stone and been done with it. It is the city. Would they have much greenery? maybe not. Oops, undo. I actually need that. Alright, all. Well... Oh my gosh, Micah! You pressed a button! Holy smokes! How'd you get all the way up to there? I wasn't expecting anyone to get that for a while. Well, let me see if I can get that. You're the first person, so hopefully I can get this. Yes, I can. All right, there you go, Micah. Congratulations. Can we get some hype in the chat for Micah? Congratulations, Micah, on being the very first VIP. You're so fancy. Very appropriate for Micah the most fancy. So, and thank you so much for being here so consistently and stuff. That you had that many points. I'm really like blown away right now. You have no idea. I'm like starting to tear up. Aww, you're gonna make me cry. Aww. Well, thank you so much, Micah. I love you too. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, jeez, waterworks. Oh, well, thank you, Micah. Thank you so much. That's a lot of points, too. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. How long have you been sitting on that? Like, were you just waiting for the end of stream to redeem that? Because if so, wow. Oh, you just got it. Just in time. Oh. Oh, wow. Making me emotional. But, wow. Congratulations, Micah, on your VIP redeeming 55,000 points. Congratulations. Oh, I wish I should think of an extra special reward for VIPs, or something, because that is a lot of points. And I can just... Alright, I think I might just go with that. Or this, at least. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think I like that. Alright, so I believe the cathedral is officially done. What a way to end stream. But yeah, here's the cathedral in all its glory. Do you guys want a quick in-person tour before we wrap things up tonight? I guess it is already special. Everybody gets to know that you're that fancy. Yes, tour. Okay. Here we go. Into the Cathedral of the Watcher. If anybody knows how to make it go faster, let me know. Because I've seen people move faster in this mode, but I've never been able to figure it out. So here we are in the main hall. We, of course, have our little prayer chapel to the left. Hold shift, then move. Okay. Thank you, Bluma. First prayer chapel. And then confession, of course. Just a nice little secluded spot for privacy. The ceiling really is the crowning glory. Yeah, it really helps like make the environment hit, I think. And unfortunately, obviously, the non-CC version will not have that ceiling detail. But we'll have it for gameplay. It's by Regal Sims, if you ever want to look into them. They make some pretty cool stuff. We, of course, have our altar and pulpit. second prayer chapel. The Chapel of the Watcher, of course. The little candles. Stained glass. Yeah, I will upload this to the gallery as is. But I will also... Let me go up the stairs, which should... Keyword should. Should be functional. Okay, there we go. Found my way up. Here we are in the mezzanine. So we can look down. Oh look, there's the altar and everything. Some tapestries. The organ, of course. A must. Our priests area so that they can write their sermons, practice some music, pray privately, have some sleeps. And I'm gonna fast way down. There we go. And we'll go down the stairs. Yeah. Okay, it does not want to... I'm gonna have to... There. It did not want me to go down to the basement just using the Q button. So here we have our crypt. Little symbol of the Watcher. So I've left it largely empty so that we can add as we go through. But there are a few little sarcophagi where important people are buried. We, of course, have some mouse holes for church mice. Felt appropriate. I didn't do too many cracks on the wall because, like I said earlier, like, this would... At the time that we're going to start playing, this church would only be a few decades old from when it was completed. So it shouldn't be too terribly worn down yet. But yeah, that's the crypt. Aw, thank you, Bluma. Total cost of this build is 282 thousand simoleons in change. Thank you, Zeppy. I'm looking forward to us being able to gameplay in it, but in the meantime, I will save it and upload it to the gallery as is. The gallery never takes great photos, which is always disappointing. Technically, there is one bed. And 2 toilets, because I have 2 pea bushes on the lot. Cathedral. Right? I totally agree, Micah. And thank you guys. I had a lot of fun building it. And as the poll decided, we will start the bathhouse on our next build stream. Let me just finish adding my tags. Okay. And this way, since it'll be on the gallery, I'll be able to download it onto my laptop that has no CC, so that I can make a non-CC version for any of you who are looking for a Gothic church. Obviously, the non-CC version will not be nearly as detailed as the CC version. It's just not possible. But I will do my best to replicate as much as possible. If I miss a raid because I'm asleep, thank you for streaming. Aw, thank you, Bluma. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just about to raid out. We just gotta find a friend. Someone who's building in The Sims. So let's go see who's on right now. Let's see. Simterior is on doing some Brightchester dorms. Maybe we'll go say hi to Simterior. So and guess what, guys? I updated our raid messages earlier today when I was on lunch break. So I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Simterior. We'll go show some cozy Lotus love to them real quick. And thank you all for being here. My next stream will actually be, contrary to my usual schedule, I will be streaming tomorrow night to do a makeup stream to do work on our adoption challenge. So I will be streaming tomorrow evening starting about 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll just do my foster to adopt challenge then, and that'll be my next stream. And again, if you guys want to join my Discord, you're welcome to. There's also a link on my About Me on my channel. We are watching a movie this weekend. We're going to start watching at least, I think, every other week. I'm going to try and do like a movie theater showing where we watch some sort of historical film or TV show or something like that. So I'm going to get the raid started and we'll go say hi to Simterior. But yeah, if you are a subscriber, grab the second raid message. If you are a follower or just hanging out tonight, feel free to grab the first raid message and we will go and say, yeah, thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. It's been so fun working on this build with you guys, getting your feedback, your opinions. it really helps the creative process. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And if I don't see you, a wonderful Easter if you observe it. So have a great night. I will see you guys around the internet.